Hey, good morning, options traders. Well, here's another good question for the group. Can you make money buying Bitcoin at 40,000 bucks? Now, today is February 9th of 2021. Bitcoin's just a touch above 40,000, but just for the video to make the numbers easier, I'm going to say that it's currently trading at 40,000, and I want to know if you can make money by purchasing Bitcoin at such a high number. So here's a question. Bitcoin's 40,000, let's say it rises to 80,000, or maybe this is the projection that you might be reading. Will you make a lot of money? Now, on one hand, you're going to hear traders say yes, because it'll be worth 80,000 bucks. They're focused on this really big number, and they say, therefore, it's going to be an amazing investment. On the flip side, there are traders who will say, well, not really, because I can't buy a lot of coins. You got to spend at least $40,000 just to get one coin. Well, this video is really a kind of a revisit of a previous video called the number of shares myth. And this is exactly the same myth that people are falling into with Bitcoin, just in a different form. Instead of talking about shares, we're talking about coins. But they're still focused on the things that don't matter. That is, that they can either buy a lot of coins, or they're focused on the fact that we're looking at really big numbers. Well, what matters? What matters is the percent change. That's probably the main point of this video. When you're looking at investments, which ones are most likely to give you the best percentage changes? So if you're buying Bitcoin at 40,000 and you can sell it at 80,000, that's 2 times on your money. Doesn't matter if we had paid 10,000 per coin and it went to 20,000. The only thing that matters is that relative performance. So for example, let's say that it's trading at 40,000 bucks and you invest only $1,000. You're falling into this camp of people that say, I really can't make a lot of money because I can't buy a lot of coins. All right, well, that's true. You would own 0.025 coins, not a whole lot. But if it rises to 80,000 bucks and you sell your 0.025 coins times 80,000 bucks, that comes up to $2,000. Exactly 2 times on your money. Why? Because Bitcoin went up twofold. That's the only thing that matters. But once again, there's another camp that'll say, well, what really matters is if you can buy a boatload of coins. I missed this investment. I should have bought it back when it was at 10 bucks. I could have bought hundreds of coins, and therefore I would have made money. So now they think that they have to scrap Bitcoin because they've missed the boat because the price is too high. Well, let's revisit this. Would it matter if you owned a lot of coins? Let's back it up to when Bitcoin was maybe trading for 10 bucks. Now you can buy a lot of coins. So if you invest $1,000, yes, you would own 100 coins. And if Bitcoin goes to 80,000 bucks, the value would be $8 million. But let's say you only invested $1. Now you only own 0.10 coins. You own 1/10 of a coin. And if Bitcoin rises to 80,000 bucks, your value is 8,000. So this is where people get confused and they say, see, it's all about owning a lot of coins because that's the $8 million investment instead of 8,000. It's the same problem. If you invested 1,000 and grew it to 8 million, that's 8,000 times on your money. And if you only invested $1, it's still 8,000 times on your money. In both cases, they performed exactly the same because it was a percentage change that mattered. So the thing that you want to understand as traders is to focus on the percent return. Don't avoid this just because it's 40,000 bucks, and at the same time, don't get into it just because you hear it might go to 80,000 or 100,000. So when you're making your decisions, what do you want to think about? Well, which investments are most likely to move? Now, yes, there are risk levels we have to consider, but for any given level of risk, which investments are most likely to give you the best return on your money? So yes, if you think Bitcoin is going to rise from 40,000 to 80,000, sure, that's 2 times on your money. But what else could we do? Well, I could maybe buy this 100-105 vertical spread for $250, which has a maximum value of 5, which means I would profit by $250. That's also 2 times on your money. So just understand that it's the performance of the asset or the percent return that matters. And if you do that, you'll start to see trading in a different light. Don't avoid Bitcoin in this case just because you can't buy a lot of coins. And at the same time, don't get into it just because you're getting lured by these very large potential numbers. If you focus on the relative performance, you'll have so many more things to choose from, and that's going to make you a better investor. And for anyone who'd like to learn more about the arts and science of options trading, please check out the Alpha Trader course, Strategy Lab, and a brand new technical analysis course. You can find it all at optionsatoz.com. Also, please join us on the Facebook trading group, Options A to Z, and you can find a link in the description below.